Bradford.
It was a strange time. Those early. We started coming back to America for the first time in 2003, which was just at the beginning of the Iraq War, and everywhere there was kind of flags and And I've seen this kind I've watched it dwindle and dwindle and dwindle and dwindle down to there's no flags now, and this kind of. I first came to America in 1975 as a kid. I hitchhiked around America for 3-4 months, just having weird adventures and sleeping out, just wandering around America, and it was a strange time. It was the time after the end of Nixon, after Vietnam, just after Vietnam, in the early Carter time, and everything was. And there's a kind of weird lot of music from that time, which is very kind of burned out. Everything's burned out, bleached out. It's like autumn. I love this time of year when everything's kind of burned out. And I remember America just felt burned out, and now it feels like that again, only much more burned out.
That's all you want to say about it?
Oh, well, as to why we're not killing each other, well, you don't have to. I don't have to answer that question. I mean,
Okay.
There was a day that, but I wrote that song called Blood Sports. The chorus is "I'm not at war." On High. There's an album called High.
I know all your songs, but which one?
The last song, "I Am Not at War."
I'm not at
Blood Sports. The last song.
Oh yeah. The last.
And that was written just kind of short. It wasn't written about Iraq really. It was written about Bradford.
Yeah.
Because there was the day after the bombings in London.
Oh yeah, 7/7.
Yeah, 7/7. The day after that, it was impossible not to look at your other people in the street and go, what do they think? You know what I mean? And rather like if you're Muslim, Pakistan, the second generation Pakistani, and lots of people vote. Some people vote for the British National Party. There's a fascist party in Britain. It's not very strong, but some people vote for it.
Okay. So
if you're the second generation Pakistani kid, you probably look at all the white people. Does he vote BNP? Oh. And there is that moment, when a community's kind of. Woof.
Yeah.
And there was a moment, and partly there was I'm not at war, to quell that in myself as much as anything else. I mean, it doesn't last, but for 2 or 3 days after 7/7, everybody's kind of going.
You.
Yeah, even me. Even me.
Even you.
Even
you
me.
Means even you. Yeah.
Even me going, past some, guy on the street with a long beard, and obviously he's a very religious Muslim, and I'm thinking, does he sympathise?
I wouldn't expect that from Justin Sullivan.
Yeah, I'm not just the same as anyone else. and just like he would maybe look at me and say, is he a racist bastard? Does he vote for the BNP?
But if it's a small party, probably not. But then maybe probably so, huh?
Well, who knows? And there is that moment when communities are suspicious of each other.
Yeah.
And most people just get on with life.
Wow.